Hey guys, welcome back to the channel with your boy Anthony here, and today we are getting another devlog for the upcoming March update, and it's super duper huge. There's just so many things added to the game, and it's going to be super duper more fun than before. The spring update will go live in March 2023. The exact date is to be TBD. What does the D to TBD means? I don't know. Well, let's move on. So we are getting a giant storyline. Experience the part of the giant storyline in this upcoming spring update. Head to the mines after you have received the goddess blessing to kickstart the quest. So we are actually getting a new giant story. Like there's just so many stories in this game. Like you can do like the merfolk stories, the giant stories, and of course our regular stories with pufferfish and everything. It's, oh my god, this game just has so many content in it. And then it says be sure to return to this area after you freed your first giant. So as you can see, like on the left area here, it's still blocked by trees right now, but later after the update they will actually unlock these trees and show a new giant village over here, which is, oh my god, can't wait to go there and see what is going to be on the giant village. As you know, the giants are going to be like the elves counterpart for this game. Yeah, so they are like in Harvest Moon they have elves, and here we have the giants, and the giants is gonna help us with our farm work and everything, right? Okay, and then we will have tool enchantments now. Enchantments apply special effects to your tools and weapon. This feature unlock as you progress through the game. You'll need gems, artifacts, or fossils to fuel the enchantments, so you can actually add effects to your tools now, and this function is only available in the giant village. Yeah, so this is you're not gonna be doing this with Pablo. It has to be in the giant village. So you can select the tool you want to enchant and load it up with fuel. The fuel is going to be like fossils or materials you find around the world, artifacts. And then it says this is like an example of the enchantments you're getting, but it actually says that a visual indication of an enchantment proccing, this is not visible during play. So this is only an example to show you, like for example, like no water drain, no energy drain, but actually when you're playing it won't show these things. And then game progression. Here is a look to other new content you'll be able to play through the spring update. So we are getting new animals. We get a duck, yeah, and then we also got a sheep. Of course, the duck is going to be able to produce duck eggs. The sheep is going to be able to produce some wool. And then we have a level 3 house. Previously, we can only like upgrade our house to level 2, right? But now we will be able to upgrade our house to level 3. And once we actually did like one upgrade up to level 2, we can get an oven for free. So yeah, we get a free oven with the update. And this is like an example of level 3 house. Like you get a second floor, which means more places to decorate. I hope that the decorating function is fixed, because last time it's still quite buggy, right? And then to actually upgrade your house to level 3, you actually need hardwood. But currently in the game, it's so hard to get hardwood. But don't worry, because now we have like this large log that will spawn daily in the mid forest. This drop hardwood, which you'll need to upgrade your house to level 3. So we have like a daily resource for hardwood now. It's not gonna be like a super rare commodity anymore. And this is the mastery of skills. Yeah, there's of course, like before, like some of the skills are still locked. Now we can actually upgrade new skill, in addition to increasing the mastery level cap to 8. Now it's 8, not 6 anymore. We've simplified the selection of skills. Now you'll earn a skill point for every 2 levels of mastery you acquire. Decide which skill you want to unlock first. And then we have custom key binding. Now you can decide like which key you want to assign to which function. I'm so sorry, this look a bit cropped on the screen, but yeah, you can play as you like it to be, like which button you want to use for like dashing and such. But I think the current keys for the function is already good for me, so I'm not gonna be changing that. And this is also something that is super duper interesting. Yeah, so we will have like a dyslexic mode for people. Yeah, we have like a dyslexic font option for all Latin alphabet based languages like English. So of course for Chinese it's gonna be hard. I'm not even sure they have Chinese. Like I mean it's gonna be hard. Yeah, but for Latin alphabet based languages like English, they will have like dyslexic font. So it's going to be something like this. Like the letters are bigger and more jagged, so it's easier to read, I guess. Yeah, which is very nice. This game is very inclusive and I love it. Like I love Stairway Games. I love Coral Island so much. And then they are also adding a colorblind mode. So this is the colorblind mode. There's different types of color blindness, right? So there's like deuteranope. I hope I'm not butchering this word. Tritanope, um, protanope. Yeah, tritanope. That's so hard to pronounce. I'm so sorry. I hope I'm not offending anyone. But yeah, like this game is very inclusive indeed. I think these are the different type of color blindness, like people who can only see who can see two colors or three colors. I think that's what it meant. I haven't researched further on those. If you are someone who's colorblind and watch this video, comment down below and maybe enlighten us, or if you are someone who knows about it, yeah, educate me please. And then this is like the whole logs. Okay, so this is the whole logs. I'm gonna help you read them. Spring update change list. Tree planting festival. Join the tree planting festival every spring 21st. It happens right behind your farm near the ranch. Replant Purwo Woods. So that island is called Purwo Wood, an area devastated by illegal logging. See the trees grow every year until complete restoration in year 4, which is very interesting. So every year the island will look different. So every time we does the tree planting festival, it's gonna change. It's gonna change. How amazing is that? That sounds so cool. That sounds so cool. So every year it's gonna be different. And what's even cooler is, like, listen to this. Afterwards, the event will turn into something. Replan and find out. Okay, so the trees grow every year until complete restoration in year 4, right? So after year 4, the festival is gonna change into something else. It's gonna change into something else. Like literally, the content in this game is through the roof. Okay, it's so good. And then NPCs, all dateable and few tunnies will now change into bathing suits when doing most activities on the beach or at the hot springs. So if you have watched my previous video or saw the previous devlog, you will know about this already. But yeah, I will still try to read them for you in case some of you hasn't known about it yet. And I will link at the end of the video, like my video to the previous devlog, okay? Both the in-game model and portrait changes. You can increase your heart level until level 5 with all NPC, unlock additional dialogue with them, unlock newly added heart events with them. Okay, the additional dialogue is actually very important because so far, like sometimes when we talk to them, the NPCs will say something like, the dialogue hasn't been implemented yet, which is kind of annoying. It takes away the fantasy of the game. I know it's still in early access. Yeah, that is also one of the reason why I'm actually waiting for the full release to actually play a lot of Coral Island again. And then unlock newly added heart events with them. So they are having new heart events. Yeah, which is very nice. Can't wait for new heart events with my boy Surya. And then new content, you can open the wind gate now after you've reached level 40 of the water gate. So same like the previous gate, you have to actually reach level 40 for the earth gate before you can reach level 40 for the water gate. And then the same thing will happen for the wind gate. Explore the wind gate to mine new ores and gems. Giant's village is now accessible, as I've said just now in the beginning. The first part of the giant storyline is available to play through. So sadly, it's not gonna be everything, just like the merfolk. So we're only getting like a few parts of the storyline, but I guess it's new content, right? New content is always nice because again, it's still in early access. You can have dialogues with the giants and grow your relationships with them, which is another applause for Stairway Games. So we can have relationship with the giants, okay? Like previously, I know like in Harvest Moon, are now currently called Story of Season. We can also have hearts with the elves, right? So it's kind of like the same thing. Yeah, and then you can enchant your tools with special attributes at the giant village. Fuel enchantment by donating gems, fossil, or artifacts. I guess these are duplicates, so don't sell your duplicates. Previously, we sell our duplicates, but now we have uses for it. Yeah, which is nice. Upgrade your house to level 3 for extra room on the second floor. Duck and sheep can now be purchased from the ranch. Sheep produces wool and can be processed with loom to wool cloth. This is nice because I have plenty of loom, thinking I can make money with cotton. Duck produces duck egg, which can be processed with various artisan processors, similar to eggs. So yeah, like mayo. Added artisan machine dehydrator turns ocean loot into dried goods. Okay, so this is also something new. I'm not so sure if the ocean loot means like when we're diving, or ocean loot as in like the stuff we forage at the beach, but or maybe both. Maybe both. So yeah, I can't wait to see how the dehydrator looks like. Yeah, added resource machine, solar panel used to produce a battery. Okay, solar panel to make battery actually makes more sense, rather than like in Stardew Valley we have like this antenna that waits for it to get struck by lightning to actually produce battery, right? I think solar panel makes a lot more sense. For new fruit plants, banana, cocoa, lemon, and rambutan, large logs spawn daily in the mid-forest. These drop hardwood, like I've said before, 20 new hairstyles, 71 new clothing, 4 beards, 17 new outdoor decor, and 24 new indoor decor. This is also things that I have already discussed in the previous devlogs, which is always nice to have new customization items, right? But the beards do look bad. I will link the video at the end of the previous devlog if you want to see how the beards look like. But to me they are quite the disappointment, because I'm someone who actually enjoy my characters having beards, you know. And then we have accessibility, like we said just now. There's a dyslexic font, and then there is support for in-game font size modifier. You can change the font to bigger or smaller. We recommend you use the maximum value when playing with the Steam Deck. Yeah, which is because Steam Decks are small, right? So the bigger it is, the better. Support for color blindness filter. As I've discussed also before, we've moved several options related to accessibility into the accessibility tab to make it easier to find. Improvement and bug fixes. Added various buff effects when consuming cooked items. Yep. Okay, this is important as well because it makes sense, right? Like, because previously, like in Stardew, like eating only helps us like regain our energy and stamina, and I feel like there's not a lot of use to the food. That is why we cook less, but now it will like this buff effect is gonna help us like with cooking and everything. Buffs give special attributes to players for a limited time. Upgrading to house level 2 now gives the player an oven, as I've said before. Improve the journal feature to correctly keep track of everything you've captured in the game. Like these little things may seem little, but it actually helps the game to become an even better game, right? Bug fixes of random crashes for low RAM devices. Re-added Sprinkler 2 back. I was so confused when Sprinkler 2 disappeared. Like, that's so weird. Like, all sprinkler models have been made smaller, various 3D model improvement, rebalancing various items. Masteries are now being reworked to up to 6 skills for each mastery. Okay, I think if I'm not mistaken, I saw like some has like 8 skills, but I guess they're implementing 6 skills first. Like, even though before it is displayed 8, we can only choose 4, right? But now I think we can actually have up to 6 for real Z's, not just for display. You can now level up until level 8 for each mastery. Relationship UI now shows bathing outfits for NPC. Ooh, relationship UI now shows the giant's tab to see relationship with the giant, so we can keep tabs on like our relationship with the giant as well. Interacting with tower views across the map now show you a zoom out view of that area, which is also nice. Play how you want with our new customized mouse, keyboard, and controller key binding. Okay, so that is it for the devlog. What do you think? Are you excited for the March update? I think this is like one of the biggest updates we have so far. in regards to the game. Like the previous update is also quite big already, and I think it will get bigger and bigger as we like approach the full release. And yeah, I'm super excited for it. Thank you so much for watching. If you actually enjoy Coral Island content, I have a few more of those in my channel, but I've been playing less of Coral Island now because I'm actually saving myself for the full release, but I will keep you up to date with the news and everything. So don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up if it is helpful to you. See you and goodbye.